Hi, so in this video I would like to cover how to mirror graphics in perspective. So let's start off in this top corner. Start small. Say we have in this box, just find the center line, and say you have a graphic in here, something like that. So, and you want to mirror that over to the other side. So I'll just grab my color markers out for this, and blue. First, start off by picking a few points which you kind of see as the important points on these curves. They'll help you draw them. So say for me, the most important one would probably be this point where the two curves actually meet. Then probably the very sort of peak of the curvature of each curve. So I think 3 points will do it. It's a pretty easy graphic. And from there, what you actually want to do is draw some horizontal lines across this so that you know the height at which you have to mirror these on the other side, because remember, we're going to be sort of mirroring across that center line. And pretty close. So now you've got the height at which they have to be in, but you want to find out the position, kind of where along this blue curve they're going to be. And to do that, we'll use a process of triangulation. So from the center out, we'll just start by drawing a series of triangles. So I might start there, and the triangle has to go through the curve that the point on the curve where you need to know where it is, and then also it's got to touch one of the outside walls to be able to bounce back horizontally. So let me show you what I mean. Say this point here, I could probably draw a line like that, and that touches the wall there, and then that bounces back across and then back to its origin. So what you have is effectively a triangle, and where that triangle crosses the blue horizontal line is actually where you'll get that point. So you've just discovered that point on the other side. We can do the same for the others. So say that one. There's that point. And I might just actually use this blue line as, I'll go back to, I might use that blue line. So say if I go a little bit crooked, so I'm actually going to raise it up a little bit. And then back to the point. So now you know where those two cross, you'll have a point there. So you've got your 3 points that you identified at the start. And what we want to do from here is actually just draw a curve that touches those points. So here, you've got a curve that'll do something like that. And essentially, that's your mirrored object within a two-dimensional sort of flat plane. If we want to make that in perspective, draw your plane first. Find the center. So you need that center line. And then from here, I mean, you could measure it out, or you can sort of work out just by sort of what percentage it takes up roughly. I'm just gonna eyeball this one just to show you that you can do it with any graphic. It doesn't require ruling. It's quite high to the top, and then maybe or say something like that, and then probably say the graphic is something like that, roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect for now. You know, again, we'll just pick our points that we want to reach. And the only difference between this now is that your horizontal lines have to be sympathetic to the perspective, so they have to converge at the same rate as the outside of that plane. Missing it a little bit, these. So something like that. And again, I'll just grab out my red marker. So what you want to do is triangulate these. And then there's this one. So you know that, you know, with these two cross, you'll get a point. With these two cross, you'll get a point. And this one again we'll do to this blue line just because it's so far down. And with these two cross, you'll get a point. So now it's just a matter of meeting up these points. And you'll notice, so what we've done just then is successfully mirrored this side of the graphic over the center line, so over this line in perspective, and you can actually see here how the foreshortening affects the graphic. And you can try this with a range of graphics, whether they, you know, this one touches the outside, but say you have a graphic, we'll just try another one now. So again, find the center line. Not quite that center line. Say your graphic is actually say it didn't touch the center line. The main difference is that the points, you just have to meet them down there rather than down in this corner. So let's try this one. This one's actually going to be, I think they both go through the same, same line. So, which I guess makes it convenient. Although slightly confusing. So here, we only really need 2 points for this one. Makes it neat. And then you've got, so you'll have a point there and a point there. Oh, missed a point. Probably want that out of my corner there, don't I? So, so let's say that goes through there and through there, and then you've got your point there as well. So again, now just to meet up these points, and there you go, you've got your graphic again mirrored in perspective and meeting somewhere along the center line. So Just as long as you've got that center line, as long as it's symmetrical on both sides, you'll be able to apply this technique to whatever you're drawing.